Hello, it's Jeff Davis at Gallagher Stadium, the site of Maidstone United's fantastic FA Cup run. We're going to talk to the man who was magnificent throughout, Lucas. Let's see what he's got to say. Lucas, thanks very much for meeting with us today. Can you just tell us a little bit about your football journey?
Thanks for having me. Oh, the football journey, the whole career football journey. That's a long one.
Well, how did you find yourself where you are today at Maidstone United? What was the key point?
Yeah, I mean, football journey is not always the happy. You know, like there is always like ups and downs. Nowadays, I find myself very happy here at Maidstone. Obviously, everything we've been achieving this season, especially like in the cup run. We're still aiming for get the promotion side. I mean, it's a long way from Brazil, where I'm from.
Yeah.
So I've been quite a few clubs. It's my 8th year in England, and hopefully it's not gonna stop in non-league because obviously my goal here is just go back to the league again and prove myself and prove everyone that I can do it there as well.
So you started in Brazil. Did you start as a goalkeeper, and whereabouts in Brazil did you start?
Yeah, I'm from Curitiba, south of Brazil. The weather is pretty much as England.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes, it's grey and rainy. We don't get much sun in the south of Brazil also, and it's cold. Some people, they don't believe it, but yeah, that's the honest truth. Well, when I was younger, I liked to play as an outfield player as well with my friends in school and everything. But when things start coming more seriously, one of my coaches at the time, I just tried and go a little bit, and then I got the passion for it. And he said, like, maybe you can pursue your career as a goalkeeper because you're really talented and you have like all the attributes. So I think you can push as a goalkeeper instead of as an outfield player. And I believed him, and here I am as a goalkeeper.
In Brazil, they're so passionate about football. Was it futsal you played originally, or did you play 11v11 football?
Yes, we started futsal. That's why you have like all the technically with the football players. Like we play quick. The football is smaller. The games is quicker. I used to play as an outfield player when I was playing futsal. I didn't like much on going and go as a futsal because the shots are much harder. Like you normally just get 15 shots in your face in one game, and obviously the surface when you dive is just like much harder as well. So I didn't enjoy that much. But again, like being Brazilian, we play football all the time. Even if we have like a street to play, we just play with the friends, with the neighbors. Any go to the park and play like 2-a-side, 3-a-side. So like everyone in Brazil wants to be a footballer, and I'm glad that I turn out to be one nowadays because I can say that it was my dream when I was younger, and then I live my dream.
Growing up, did you ever watch the FA Cup in England, and did you ever dream that you would be a central part of an FA Cup, one of the biggest FA Cup stories in nearly 50 years? Wow. Did that ever happen? Did you ever think that?
It's difficult to dream about so specifically as in the FA Cup run. Obviously, you watch the Premier League when you're younger, and the final stages of the FA Cup, and then when you hear more about it, and then the history, like every single team in England has a chance to play in the FA Cup and obviously do the history. So since my first year in England, I wanted to do like a big run because obviously you want to play against the big clubs, the Premier League clubs, and it didn't happen this year. But obviously the history that we made with Maidstone, and I think we just in the history books nowadays. Everyone was just like so happy, so buzzing. It's still hard to believe everything that we achieved. Again, everyone was just like unbelievable on the day. Helped very much.
As I said, you was made history by being the first non-league club for nearly 50 years to reach the 5th round. What was your best game, do you think, during that whole cup run?
The best game it would be Ipswich. Obviously, the amount of shots, the pressure that they put on us for the whole game, and how the team like held. It was just like the team structure was just like unbelievable on the day. It was not just me, like, but the whole group. But it didn't come from just like that game, you know. We've been doing very good games, like first of all again Barrow, and then Ipswich again Stevenage. So it was just like climbing up for us to achieve something good, you know. It was not just one game that just happened, you know. So we had this cup run going, and everyone just like so focused on it and try to be the best as we can on the day.
During that Ipswich game, you made save after save after save. Did you feel at one stage, well, I'm just not going to get beaten here? You know, I'm going to keep everything out.
Yeah, I think when the ball hit some of our players, like a deflection, and they start hitting the post, like just like post after post, and I'm like, we might have a chance today, because I think the gods of football, they're on our side today. You know, I think we have a different source of energy, a source of power helping us today, because it was just like unbelievable. You know, the amount of pressure that we were under the day. It was in another day it would be totally different. You know, they could have beaten us 5. You know.
Yeah, cool. We can hear him, but what's it like to work for George Elokobi as the head coach of this team?
Yeah, I mean, the leadership that he has, the passion that he has in football, the hard work that he passing to the player, that passion, the encouragement, you know, I think that everything just like helps, you know, on and off the pitch. It's not just like that. You're probably gonna be hearing him screaming like on the back, but that's how he is. He's not just again, like some people just say, like in front of the cameras or everything. He's like this every single day. You know, he's so passionate about football. Obviously, Gaffer is a young Gaffer. Still, like he always says, like I'm learning every single day, and he learned with us, and then we learn with him. So it's like a process that we've been going, and obviously I'm so glad to have him as a Gaffer today.
Your obviously cup run is over. You've made history, but what's next for the club? You're hoping for the playoffs. Who would you hope to face? And I suspect you're hoping to get promoted if you can.
Yeah, the main goal for the season was always the promotion. Obviously, the cup run was a big bonus that we had this year, and I mean, who do we like to face? I don't think that matters. You know, I think we just need to look at our side and do the best as we can again. You know, and then. When it comes to very, very important games, I think the players and the staff, we're very focused on it. You know, we proved on the cup run. So when it comes to games, which is like playoffs, we'll have one game. So we think just gonna throw everything that we can on the day, and hope to get promoted this year.
Lucas, you was magnificent during the cup run. You've been magnificent today, and we wish you all the very best for the playoffs.
Thank you very much for everything.
Thanks.
Thank you.